Hello everyone, and once again welcome to the YouTube channel of Get Set Law by IMS. My name is Siddhant, and after going for the two form filling videos, that is for CLAT 2027 and AILET 2027, finally the SLAT 2027 forms, the dates which were already out, but the registration have finally started. So you guys must have already known that the dates are 19th of December and 26th of December. But for the students who have still not have seen that particular video of the notification and is not aware, I'm going to help you in understanding what this exam basically is about and what all details in this particular application form needs to be there. So I would want all the aspirants who are aiming for the Symbiosis law admission test to watch this particular video till the end, have every minute details ready with you, because there are few details which every student need to understand, because the form is slightly different than CLAT and AILET if you have filled up those forms, and if you have not filled up and filling this form and this type of a form for the very first time, it becomes very much important. Okay, and for getting in touch with us, if you have any issues, let me know in the comment section what issues you are facing while filling up the form, or there are multiple links which are provided in the description. You can even check that up. Okay, so when you'll go onto the Google and search SLAT SLAT 2027, the link is going to get open and you will going to be directed towards this portal. The link for that is also been given in the description, so don't worry about it. Okay, it shows that the SLAT 2027 application forms are now open. Okay, the exam is happening on 19th of December and it's another is happening on 26th of December. Now it says best of two attempts. Sir, what does that mean? So since last few years, the SLAT has given the students an opportunity to write the exam 2 times. But the best of the two is going to be considered for your evaluation. And also keep it in mind that this is only one step. The second step is the personal interview round. And for that, we're going to come up later on once this exam is done, how to prepare for interview and what those skills and the way you need to represent yourself. It is going to be there on our channel. So if you don't want to miss out onto that thing, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Okay, so after you watch up this particular part, over here it says register for SLAT 2027. Okay, so you will going to create your account to get started. So basic details: full name, email address, mobile number, keeping in mind that the email address and the mobile number is yours and it's unique, it's not been used earlier. And then you have to go for the OTP. Maybe a lot of times students are facing that, sir, it's not giving us the OTP then and there. It may be some technical issue with their website, don't worry about it. So you click on it and then you submit. Okay, that is where you're going to register. So register now is this part only. But if you have already registered and you want to open it up, you go to the existing user. Okay, all the details about the number, their site to write an email, and any of their SLAT bulletin, you can definitely go about it. After doing this thing, you will be directed towards this form, and this is the application form. So the SLAT application form or the SLAT application wizard. So you have the 4 steps of application form. Then you have my mail, that means all the details of your OTP, your registration, your application ID, your ID password, everything is going to be provided over here, and also to your email address which you have shared it initially. If you want to raise any query, we're going to talk about at the end, and then you can have a download of the application at the end when the application form has been done. Okay, so the basic details, test selection, personal details, institute wise selection and all needs to be done. But keep it in mind that basic details fill up karne ke baad, when you will move towards test selection, you have to make the payment. Then only you will be taken up ahead. Now what is that payment and everything, I'm going to tell you. Okay, so basic details mein your applicant name, your email ID, you need to upload your profile photo over here, or you can even use a webcam to upload it. So either of the way you can do it up. Then you will going to put up your date of birth, your mobile phone over here. Now keep it in mind that your applicant's name, as per your 10th mark sheet, if you are right now in 12th, if you are going to appear it next year, if you have already done 12th and going for this exam, as per 12th mark sheet, go for it. Okay, then further you will have to provide the admission category. So general, that is open, SC, ST, OBC, I'm going to tell you about that. Are you an NRI candidate? What's your nationality and your educational background? Now this becomes super important. There are information which is being there, what needs to be done. So I'm going to tell you about that also, okay. So under admission category, you have open, SC, ST, PWD and Kashmiri migrant. So there is no OBC, there is no EWS, nothing is being provided over here. If you select, let's say SC or ST, they say for the candidates applying under these category, kindly note the caste certificate issued only for respective state government benefits will not be accepted. The state caste certificate is not allowed. Caste certificate issued in the vernacular will need to be supported by certified English translation issued by a competent authority. Keep this in mind. Keep this statement. Kindly note, caste certificate issued only for respective state government benefits will not be accepted. Okay. So it has to be for the All India level. So you click on I agree. Okay. Then if you go for the PWD one, this is the detail with this in compliance with the government directives on disability guidelines as per the ministry. The type of disabilities covered are over here. You can even scroll down and check what are the disabilities covered and then you go for the PWD. Okay. Maybe if you select the Kashmiri migrants, it is going to say that if you belong to any of this living in Kashmir Valley are mandatorily required to submit the relevant document issued by competent authority. Any participation at any stage of the admission is purely provisional and will always be subject to verification authentication. That means the document they have not explicitly mentioned, but this is the certificate which you are already having if you are a Kashmiri migrant or a Kashmiri Pandit or a Kashmiri Hindu family student. Okay. So this is what is being given. Next, if you go for the, so over there it was an open category. I've said the category open. And when you select, yes, I am an NRI candidate, they say please review and confirm before continuing. Only SLAT test fee is applicable. The test can be given for making the program fee visit as per this site. So you click on this and then you go for the undergraduate part and you see what are the details being provided for the NRI candidate. Okay. And then you click on agree. But if you are not an NRI candidate, you go further, you click on this continue part and then they say, okay, please confirm your name, your date of birth, which category, your commerce, and then they say these are the details which have been provided, confirm and continue. Next, the test selection. Now it says that the payment pending is 5100. So sir, is it 5100? No, it's 2550. For one test it's 2550, another test 2550. Should I go for both? Should I go for one? It's completely your discretion, but I'll help you in reducing that. Okay. When you scroll down, it's automatically being selected for that. When you deselect the other one, this says appearing for more than one test only works in your favor. So definitely you get two chances. So if the student gets multiple chances, they always want to go for multiple chances. But I would suggest you can write or you should go for only one round of test. Okay. Both tests can be done if you are not writing multiple entrance exams, because the paper overall seems to be on the easier side only, or maybe a moderately easy paper every year. Okay, 60 minutes, 60 questions, so it's not that tough. What becomes a challenging part is going for the personal interview round, and that is what every student should focus on. So if I would have been a student, I would have written only one part, but you can go for it and choose the best of the one. Okay, out of 60, if you are able to get more than 35, 40 or let's say 30 plus, still you get call from all 4 campuses, because there are 4 campuses which offers admission. Okay, so you want to keep selected or unselect, that completely depends upon you. So these are the dates, you select on these dates, the amount automatically is going to be provided. So that's why it was 5100. But for one test you have to pay. So you have to select it, you pay it accordingly. One test is on 19, another is 26. Will 19 be easy? Will 26 be easy? Don't know. But what could be the trick? Student can go for second test and don't appear for this. So if any of the students have already appeared on our YouTube channel, we're going to provide the detailed analysis of SLAT 27 for 19th one. So for 26th it becomes easy to understand. So that becomes a part. So that is how the planning needs to be done. Okay. So you select, you pay now, right now you have to pay, and then you move further. So test selection, basic details done. Then your personal details. Over personal details, you provide your gender, all the address and everything. Now keeping one thing in mind, that all the previous details which you have provided, let's say your mobile number, email ID, everything comes over here. But you need to provide a unique number. I would suggest provide your parents' number or the number which is serviceable and the alternate email ID. So these both has to be unique. It can't be the previous ones. So they will not going to allow you to, if you will put your own name, khud ka naam number dal doge, it will not accept. Okay. Then further, board name. So whatever is your board name comes over here, your percentage. So this is for 10. So I believe obviously all students must have done your year of passing, and then your the percentage has to be done. Okay, you have to put the percentage, nothing. What was the actual one? CGPA tha, so you put the percentage converting into that. Okay, that is what they have not given it over here. So I believe ki percentage hi convert karke you can put it up. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are not able to convert CGPA into percentage. We'll help you with that particular formula. Then 10 plus 2, they say passed or appearing. If you say passed, they will going to ask you the detail of the percentage marks and the year of passing. If you say appearing, then they will not going to ask you any of these details. So first generation learner, yes or no? So you provide that details. Maybe they want to know your background. Okay. First generation learner means, are you the first one who's going to do law, or you will be the another generation and so on? That is what they say. Okay. And how you have came to know about it? So majorly it's the social media or the YouTube channel of ours, or maybe Google, Friends, or anywhere you can do it up. Save and continue, and that is where you go provide. Okay. So you confirm, log the details, all details which have been provided. They say this action cannot be undone. That means whatever details you have provided for your percentage and everything has to be exactly as per your mark sheets, guys. If it is not matching, please go back and edit, else you do confirm and continue. After doing so, you finally being taken towards the institute selection. Now this is super important. Now this is an information which they have provided, but I would suggest that this is just an information, don't only stick to this. What they say is up over here is that candidates who have studied arts and social science subject, they are just giving you a suggestion. Okay, जिन्होंने आर्ट्स या सोशल साइंस इनिशियली देव सेड कि हम 12th में आर्ट्स या सोशल साइंस लिया है, may apply for BA LLB honors program. They are suggesting you. Similarly, candidates commerce, accounts, mathematics or sciences may apply for BBA LLB honors. Why they are saying it? Because the subjects in the initial first year become relatable, because the remaining years it's all same. That is what they mention it over here. Okay, please note that these two programs differ only in the first degree contents. Rest BA and BBA differ hoga. So to become a relatability, because they must have already observed ki art students BBA LLB if they take, they find it difficult, or maybe they fail in few subjects, let's say accountancy या जो भी subjects BBA में होते हैं, like marketing and the management related subjects. Maybe in that case, that's why they are asking you. But I would suggest it doesn't matter. So normally student go BA LLB because those subjects in BA are similar to, or maybe it's linking with law. Rest everything in the practical world remains same only. Okay, chalo, let's scroll down and let's see. You need to choose your institute and program name. For every single institute they charge 1000 rupees. So now you remember why I was saying ek test likh lo, that is more than sufficient. Give your best, that's it. A lot of students, if you get a chance to write CLAT multiple times, you may end up writing multiple times, but it's better to write only once, because at time it become expensive. But so you choose the college accordingly. Okay, so student says, sir, I'll choose all colleges. So the suggestion is the student should go for all for Pune campuses. That is what we have guided students earlier. You pay 3000 rupees. Now you guys, very important point, when you go for either BA or BBA LLB, this is the pop-up which is going to come up. Okay, so for BA LLB only in Pune, there is a category which is being provided for children wards of defense personnel. There is a 5% reservation being given to the defense person, so you select yes. It's not been provided for the other one. Then when you scroll down, for Hyderabad, Noida, there is nothing being provided. For Nagpur, if you select BA, they say that in accordance with clause A and the schedule being read, they have reserved 25 seats against the approved intake in each program offered at off-campus center for the university at Nagpur for Nagpur domicile candidates. So you select that whether you are a Nagpur domicile or not, and then you go about it. So Pune mein and Nagpur mein, there is a pop-up which is going to come. And what is your Nagpur domicile means? It says candidates who are domiciled in Nagpur for a period of 5 years as on the date of communication of the academic year, and who are or will be graduates or students of Nagpur University and or recipients of the school certificates from the Maharashtra State Boards of Secondary and Higher Secondary Education. That is what they provided. So you become a Nagpur domicile if you hold that. So you can apply for it. 25% reservation is being provided to you. Okay, but I would suggest don't go blindly for all the campuses. Okay, if you are aiming for it, aim for the major ones, or maybe the Noida one. I'm not saying that Hyderabad and Nagpur are bad, but if you belong to that city, you can definitely go for it. That is what is a suggestion which we will going to provide it to you. Okay, after selecting all these details, you can definitely go and check it up. The last part which I was saying is the query. If you want to raise, you put it over here. What is your title? You put it, you choose the file if it is being provided, and then you write the description, what is your query, and submit. This is how you raise a ticket for the issue you are facing with the form. Okay, and if you guys have reached it till here, so that's what the entire form is all about. If you face any difficulty, any problem in filling up this form, let me know in the comment section. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share this video with your friends, and do hit the like button. And guys, we are going to come up with more detailed content for CLAT, AILET and SLAT. So spread the word. We are building up a faster growing community on YouTube. And thank you so much guys for supporting us. And take care guys. Bye bye. Till then, Siddhant sir signing off.